Scott Stapp, What I Deserve. He also signed to Napalm Records. It's funny that company from Austria. Of course, he's the guy from Creed. Very, very cool. Let's keep going here. I'm still playing a request from the first hour when they start. Here we go.
es que tú estás jodiéndome la vida. Yo no quería perderte. Yo solamente te quería amar. Pero tú eras muy celoso. Quería ser mi dueño. Pero yo soy libre. Quería ser mi rey. No sé si confío en ti.
D'Angelo from Richmond, Virginia. Looks like he got popular here for after his second record. He took a break for 14 years. Whoa! Because he said he struggled with drugs and he didn't feel comfortable being a sex symbol. But after a 14-year break, he's back again and he's doing stuff. That was really cool. I like that one. Let's keep going. We've got Esperanza Spalding. I think we're going to hear some pretty cool funky bass on that one too. But right now it is Charlie Gracie.
Wandering eyes, you got wandering eyes for someone new. But me, oh me, I just got eyes for only you. Wandering eyes, you keep telling me lies. I wish were true. I should be wise to all your lies, but I love you. One of these days, when you leave me all alone, how would you like it if I did some wondering of my own? Wondering now, you got beautiful lies, but they're untrue. I guess you got me hypnotized, 'cause I love you. You got wandering eyes for someone new. But me, oh me, I just got eyes for only you. Wandering eyes, you keep telling me lies. I wish were true. I should be wise to all your lies, but I love you. One of these days, when you leave me all alone, how would you like it if I did some wondering of my own? Wondering now, you got beautiful lies, but they're untrue. I guess you got me hypnotized, 'cause I love you. You are. 'Cause I love you.
excellent bass player. That was really cool. It was a great picture of her with a stand-up bass, but I never really heard of her. She won a Grammy Award for Best Jazz Vocal Album. Awesome. Never. I don't watch the Grammys. She's from Portland, Oregon, because she spent some time in Boston. Probably went to Berklee School of Music or something. She got awards in Boston, tons of awards. Really, really great bass player, and obviously singer-songwriter. Let's keep going with Mad Season.
You're not a cracker. Wake up, wake up.
Mad Season with Wake Up. Unfortunately, he couldn't wake up. It's funny because that song is actually kind of about suicide. Although he didn't die from suicide, did he? He died from something else. But I'm just reading that list of musicians who committed suicide. It's like really, really. And I actually know one of them, which is weird. And I didn't know that he killed himself. The drummer from Crowded House, Paul Hester, I met him in Boston in 1986. And he was a really nice guy. And he invited me to go see the Crowded House, the concert the next night. And he said it was his first time in America, and he was all excited and happy and stuff. And I was hanging around with the guys, and they're all in a good mood. Age 46. Wow. Looks like a lot of these people, it's depression. And it's something that they try to give you drugs for, and sometimes the drugs just don't work. So God bless all those people. Of course, on the top of the list is Kurt Cobain and so forth. But it's amazing. The song is like, it was like a prediction of what he was going to do. Same thing with Chester. They're all were basically saying, I'm going to kill myself. Here we go. Once again, if you're listening to my voice, you're trying to. I used to work for a suicide hotline. Actually, it was called Massachusetts Alcohol and Drug Hotline, and a lot of the call would be about suicide and stuff like that. And it was a volunteer job that I did once a week, 3 hours just answering the phone. And it was busy. And there was another guy with me, and the lady who ran the thing. And she always said, if you can't handle a caller, she says, I'm just in the other room. Just send the call to me. And I only had to send one call to her because I really was afraid that this guy I don't know what he was going to do. And so I forwarded it to her, and then she came back like, I can't remember how long it was, but she came back later in the shift, and she was like, you were right to send it to me. And I said, so you helped him? And she said, no, he shot himself. She said, and I was like, she said, but you didn't have to deal with that. She said, you were right to send him to me. And I was like, wow. So yeah, when someone says, they're going to, I don't want to tell you, but they taught me there's 3 things. If someone says they're going to kill themselves, there's 3 questions that you ask them. I don't know if anybody wants me to talk about it, but it's kind of, because maybe I'll get in trouble for it, but I was trained that there's 3 things, and if they answered those 3 things, she said, then give them to me. And she would try to get information about where they are, send the police or whatever. There's really not much you can do. But that was the last cry for help for that guy. And but mostly it was people just calling up asking for methadone clinics and homeless shelters where they could sleep. There's a couple of places in Boston I would send them to and tell them how many beds were there and so forth. And we got the chance to visit some of those homeless shelters. They used to sleep like 300, 400, 500 people. To take a bus from downtown Boston and take it. They have all these places in Massachusetts Bay. They have all these islands and stuff, and they just put them on these like army barracks and stuff, and they sleep there, and then in the morning they send them back out, and they can't stay there during the day. It's kind of just weird. I don't know. That was in the 80s, so I don't know. The times have changed a lot of stuff like that. But the mental health is a serious problem. And then they give you these drugs, and sometimes they don't work. So anyway, I'm rambling about that, but that you can't save them all, Some of our heroes, it's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm setting up a song. I'm trying to motivate to go to a separate way. And this show is about being positive and stuff, and expressing your feelings and things like that, and staying away from politics and religion and stupid stuff and drug talk. I'm doing about methadone clinics and stuff like that, but. It's not just musicians who do this stuff. Anyway, here's your request. Ava Under Fire, Going Separate Ways.
You
the sun to rise. Waiting for the sun to rise. So it's how it goes. Come back, waiting for you. Feel like waiting for winter. It's gonna be cold, baby. It's love is stronger than I still love you. Love is stronger than pride. Love is stronger than I still really, really love you. Love is stronger. Love is stronger. I still really love you. Love is stronger than pride. Love is stronger than Is it you I keep thinking of? Should I feel like I do? I've come to know that I miss your love while I'm not missing you. We run till it's gone in this wonderland. Won't let you be. You hold the key to my
Well, Starving Sarah Brightman. I had no idea she was married to Andrew Lloyd Webber. You're gonna be kidding me. I really don't know that much about all this stuff. And they're divorced, but they were married for like 5, 6 years. And that was her second husband. I'm not an expert on her stuff. I only really know her from the Andrea Bocelli "Time to Say Goodbye," which is a brilliant, brilliant performance. But Andrew Lloyd Webber, why not? For your second husband, why not? What do we got here coming up? White Snake. I got a break coming up, but I think I can squeeze these what's in here. The White Snake one I haven't heard. I'm curious because every time I hear White Snake, I love every single song. I'm not an expert out there, but whenever I hear it, it's just so good. This is Yanni with Blue. I've never heard that. I'm curious. And here's something which I have never heard. Big and Rich. Save a Horse.
$100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar double round the crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same, 'cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Well, I don't give a dang about nothing. I'm singing and bling-blinging while the girls are drinking. Long necks down, and I wouldn't trade old Leroy or my Chevrolet for your Escalade or your freak parade. I'm the only John Wayne left in this town, and I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. I'm a thoroughbred, that's what she said in the back of my truck bed as I was getting buzzed on suds out on some backcountry road. We were flying high, fine as wine, having ourselves a big and rich time, and I was going just about as far as she'd let me go. But her evaluation of my cowboy reputation had me begging for salvation all night long. So I took her out gigging frogs, introduced her to my old bird dog, and sang her every Willie Nelson song I could think of, and we made love. And I saddle up my horse and I ride him through the city. I make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. What? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody says, save friends, but nobody knows. Who am I to believe in love? Oh, love ain't no stranger.